Next signal is a 66. You can tell there's some rough digging around here. It's got a lot of this ground cover, some form of ivy, I believe. But anyway, I hit a 66. I was going along, and let's see if I can zoom in just a little bit. There's a round edge right there, and we might have a coin or we might have a button. I'm not for sure. That looks like maybe. And the whiskey's not. Everyone, I'm back out again today. If you're ever out in the woods walking around and stuff and you see that, that's a spring. And then you start seeing that, rock walls, you got a home site around here somewhere. 9 times out of 10 it's back in there. So we're going to go look, and I'll get you out when I find something. Hey everyone, I'm back out again today. I'm at a home site. Just going along, I hit a 52 and about 2 inches, I guess, in the ground. Let's see, get my fingers out of it. That's this piece. Not too sure what that is. Holy shit. Hey everyone, next signal is a 66. You can tell there's some rough digging around here. It's got a lot of this ground cover, some form of ivy, I believe. But anyway, I hit 66. I was going along, and let's see if I can zoom in just a little bit. There's a round edge right there, and we might have a coin or we might have a button. I'm not for sure. That looks like maybe a button to me, because it's kind of oblong. Yep, button. There's the shank on the back. Alright, let me zoom back out of this. Alright. Yeah, it looks like a little bit, it might be a tomback. It is a tomback. So that's early 1800s, 1700s. All right. I love the tombacks. Cool find, cool find. Alright guys, I'll get you back out if I find something else. Hey everyone. Next signal was a 65, 66, so I went on and dug it because that button rang up the same. I'm digging right by this big old tree here. And it wasn't a button, unfortunately. But you gotta dig those signals. And it seems like everything around here is a couple inches in the ground. So, now I got a virgin site here, so it's all good. But 65, 66 is that signal, which is probably a geared or something, maybe a watch or something. That's pretty cool. I got a few of these, all different shapes and sizes. 65, 66 for that signal. Gotta dig them, because that Tomback button was 65, I believe. Alrighty. Just getting started today, so. Alright guys, I'll get you back out and find something else. Hey everyone, I'm back. In that hole there about 5 inches, I was getting a 55, 54, and when I dug it out, it reads 36 now. But it is a button, an overall button, and it has writing all over it. It's got something in the center of it. I even put my glasses on and still can't see it. But it's an overall button, I guess, or a jacket button. But I'm not sure what it says. It looks like it might have a building or something in the center of it and writing around it. So if I happen to figure it out before I leave here today, I'll get you back on, and I'll put it in the description on the video when I post it. I need to clean a little bit better, but that was a good find though. Alright guys, I'll get you back out if I find something else. Everyone, I'm back out the house today. Can we do some electrolysis on this little gun that we found at that cellar hole? My youngest one found it, so I'm going to try to restore it for him as much as I can. Hope I didn't wait too long on it. Just been very busy. I brought you out though to do a final wrap up on this hunt that we had. Here's our dump. Found this piece here, part to a cup it looks like. Got a gold trim around it, which is pretty neat. A piece of pottery, big spikes, some big nails, other odds and ends. Nice little glazed piece here, man. That's old. This piece here, you see me dig. It's either part to a spoon or a fork, I believe, a handle to it. Not for sure though. Got some good weight to it. This piece here is a gear to something. Maybe a music box or a watch or a clock or something. Big chunk of brass. Goes to my brass pile. Another piece of brass. Not too sure what that goes to either. This is either an Indian or a wheat cent. I can barely see the 1 cent on the back. The front is toasted, unfortunately, but it's another coin from a Homesite, so that's a cool find. My Tomback button. Always good to find these. These are early, so that's a good find. They're usually cut in half though for some odd reason. I find them are broke or something. They weren't really made of much. The Tomback is the material that this button is made out of. That's why they're called Tomback buttons. I have a video out where I found a big one with the shank still intact. Like a dandy button, but it was Tomback. If you haven't seen it, go check it out on my video. Here's another button of the day we found. It's either a jacket button or an overall button, but it's HC Merchant Manufacturing Company, and in the center of the button it's got a picture of the factory. Wasn't able to find too much on it on the internet for some odd reason. Don't know why. But it's another button. And then this little piece here I found. That was another little piece of tin or something, so I just brought it home and cleaned it up. And this camera's not going to do it justice, but it's got a picture of a hunting dog running through the grass. I believe it is a matchbox. I found similar to these with deer and stuff on them. They were popular back in the 1800s. They held their matches inside these little covers, and they would carry them in their pocket for their pipes and stuff like that. That's a cool find. Like I said on the video, the Homesite is I found back in the winter months. I showed you the spring to it, and it had rock walls all the way around it. And I found the Homesite in the center of the piece of property. I'll show you the Homesite when I go back. I was pretty much cherry picking, trying to find the good signals, just see what this Homesite held and see if it's been dug before. But most of the signals were 2 foot deep. So I have a virgin site, so I'm going to go back to it and take my time, and might wait for fall when some of that ground cover gets out. There was a lot of ivy on the ground. It was hard digging. I think that's why the stuff wasn't too deep. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you on the next one.